Today is Thursday and this weekend we are heading off to Newquay for our wedding anniversary to do some surfing, but also to go back to our venue, relive everything. We've kind of got this pact that until we are able to live in Cornwall, we will make a real effort to visit our wedding venue on our wedding anniversary. Sadly, there's another wedding on our actual anniversary, but I think we're going to go tomorrow, Friday, and have pizzas on the beach, that kind of thing. The weather's not looking too great, but they've got a lovely indoor section, so I think that'll be just fine. This weekend, my friends, Ewan and Nia, are actually coming to use our house as like an Airbnb. I think Ewan's doing some fancy run in Chichester and it saves them paying for a hotel. So yeah, I'm trying to make the house look as tidy as possible for them, and I'm labelling things that aren't vegan because I don't want them to get confused. Like I've just put a massive sticker on our butter dish to say this is not vegan because I don't want Ewan to blame me for when he eats something he shouldn't. But anyway, I want to bake something so that when they arrive they've got something to snack on because it'll probably be quite late. And also Nia is going to be staying at the house whilst Ewan goes off and does his run, so I thought it'd be nice to stock the fridge with a couple things. So I'm going to bake them some cookies. I've also got a sourdough in the fridge that I need to cook to take to Mike, our wedding photographer. We're going to meet him for a coffee and we always do a little bake swap, so that's cute. So today's a bit of a planning day. I need to pack, I need to do some baking, and I just thought it'd be a fun opportunity to start vlogging again. It's been a while, I always say this, but I want to capture some stuff in Newquay because it's my favourite place anyway. So it felt like we could do a bit of a homely start to the video and then head off, do some surfing, beachy content, all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's start with the sourdough, get that in the oven, and then we can start baking the cookies. I don't know about you guys, but these recipe websites, I find that, how long does this page need to be? There's adverts everywhere. Anyway, I just get very confused. So when I find the ingredients, I'm just noting them down because otherwise jumping across from method to ingredients constantly is gonna take hours to scroll through. Right, whilst the oven is heating up, let's start mixing together all the ingredients. Let me get everything out. Oopsies, just put that onto ounces. Baking drawer. We're doing white sugar, brown sugar, cocoa powder, salt, applesauce, brown sugar, sugar, vanilla. Oh, baking powder. Baking powder. Okay, that's everything from there. We've got gluten-free flour for Nia, vanilla extract. Then from the fridge we need our butter. That's our sourdough. I can get that out as well. And actually I'll keep it in there for a bit longer whilst the oven is still preheating. Applesauce. $135 brown. A teaspoon of salt. Cocoa powder, 50 grams. This is Flora's plant spreadable butter, which was the same price as a tub of Anchor, which I was shocked at. Why is it the same price as actual butter when it is not? Anyway, 135 grams of butter. A little bit more. That fell in quite amusingly. Oh God, this is embarrassing. There we go. 83 grams. It's a really random number. is the gluten-free flour, baking powder, All right, that is cookie dough all done. It's a bit sticky, so I'm going to refrigerate it for half an hour. Plus the oven is about to have the sourdough put in it, so there's not going to be space in the oven to cook the cookies straight away. So I may as well give it some time to harden up in the fridge, just because we've warmed up that butter and the apple sauce is obviously quite runny and we want it to thicken. So, and then we'll be able to scoop it, make little balls, pop it in the oven. So let's pop it in the fridge to cool, and whilst it's cooling, we'll cook Mike's sourdough. Looks good. Oh, that's warm. Oh, did it again. Classic. Alexa, set a timer for half an hour.
30 minutes, starting now.
Whilst the sourdough is cooking away, I'm going to get started on some work. I've actually got a carousel to put together for Firefly Boards in particular, which should be good fun. And it's all about the World Cup's jerseys and like all the kit that the guys are wearing and how us as creators would have designed them differently if it was up to us. So I'm going to show you an example of what Claddy's done, who is a senior Adobe evangelist. She just runs a lot of projects and it's really cool. And then we'll get started on our own version for England's kit, which is going to be based around the idea of a pub garden. So this should be quite good fun. You can see me in the background here, but I don't need my desktop today, so we're just working off a laptop. But this is the brief. So the challenge is pick a competing country, ideally your home. Obviously mine will be the UK. Reimagine its jersey inspired by the national flag identity. Explore many directions fast, no official FIFA marks, obviously some Adobe stuff to include. So for our UK flag, English, sorry, Britain is all. The English flag is red and white, so I'm going to base everything around those colours. I'm going to mood board it, so that's what Claddy's done. She's then done some patterns of her own name, jersey sample prompt. They've got there so we can use it, and then she's put it on her picture of herself, which is pretty cool. From there we're able to literally just copy and paste it because they've already set this up as a template, and then they've got the submit your design journey here to enter a raffle for... Ooh! I didn't know this was part of it. Submit a screenshot of your design journey to enter our raffle for 2 times Real Madrid tickets, included travel and hotel covered by Adobe. This makes it more interesting. Okay, let's remix this Firefly Boards and get started. These are the kind of vibes. Lots of picnic benches, lots of empty glasses, some pretty flowers in the background. This is a good start. Stick to our colour theme. Let's see, what else have we got here? They look like loads of different type of poppy tulips. not very British. English rose, English red roses in an English garden. Okay, here we go. A bit more of a rambling situation here, and I think that the rose is a bit more typical, maybe so in football than the poppy. I don't know 100%. Okay, let's get prompting. Using the English flag as a base of our design, replace the red cross with English flowers, poppies and roses, making sure they are the same colour red so it looks like they are escaping the boundaries of the cross with a couple overlapping. Let's see what that comes up with. Okay, this is the first one, second and third. So let's size them all up, if I can do this one-handed. And we'll zoom in and have a look. So this was the original prompt where I didn't specify the artist type, but it looks kind of cool. I think we can do better. This is the oil paint variation, which does look a little bit more British, I'd say. I do quite like that one. And this is the screen print version. Again, also very cool. I do quite like that. But it does look a little flat. So let's think how we can improve this. Perfect timing. As that's going away, we get to take the lid off the sourdough. Alexa, stop. It smells amazing, but she just hasn't risen as much as normal. Just gonna pop a bit of tin foil over the top so it doesn't burn. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. That seemed to go super fast, but sourdough's done. I've been prompting away. Alexa, stop. Okay, let's pop you guys down. It smells incredible. Get a knife and try and ease it. Whew. Hello. I hope she's good. It doesn't look as good as normal, but we'll see. We'll get Mike to tell us. Okay, it is now an hour and a half later. I got so into this brief. Just like, I don't know, whenever you find a good brief, you get so enthusiastic that you end up just working and not realising that time's gone by. I don't know about you guys, but it definitely feels the way for me. So anyway, it's been an hour and a half. It feels like 10 minutes. But let me show you where I'm up to. So I can't remember what we were up to earlier, but we started with our mood board. We've got some flowers that we find in the Great British countryside and hopefully in some pub gardens, because that's what's... oh, well, maybe I should have included some hearts and stuff from cards. Anyway, and then from that I was able to generate multiple versions of these flowers intertwined with St George's Cross. This is the kind of pattern that we ended up landing on, so it's got some hatching in, so it feels quite sporty in the way the petals are flowing across the crest, which then embroidered onto a shirt with some gold added through there. Beautiful. I popped some pinstriping on the collars and the sleeves, and then from that I was able to generate a full kit, so then matching the shorts up, having that pinstripe detail with a singular petal, because obviously this is an ad, so we're not allowed to use any of England's like official badges and stuff. So imagine if this was a real kit, that's kind of like where the badge would be. Also on the shirt here, a nice space, matching socks, again probably would have a badge, but there we go. And then I did a really stupid little photo shoot with a football so that then I could apply the kit using the multiple generations down here. You can reference to images within Firefly. I was then able to pop the kit on myself, which then I needed to replace my slippers and the football with the red versions just so it all came together smoothly. So this is the final kit mock-up. This is the upscaled version, so it's a bit better quality. And then I'm just trying my hardest to get like a studio shot of me wearing the kit. Actually, that's not too shabby. Oh my god, no, it's rubbish. Look, it's changed my face. It always does this. But that will do because I've been... Can't export. Interesting. Yeah, I've been playing around with that for far too long. And then the brief called to make it into carousel, so I've just gone through putting screenshots with the zooms in on certain sections and the prompts that I've been using. I've now just got to go through and annotate the whole thing and add my final photo there once this is finished generating. But yeah, it's come together very well. Very happy. Halfway. Happy! Oh. Whee! Finding the Airbnb now.
Fall asleep. However, we got fall asleep. Yeah, you end up way.
Cheers. Coconut everywhere. So good.
Fitness. It's got further than I thought. You're gonna have to keep that.
What better excuse?